All right. Preston Sandlin here with Home Inspection Carolina. Thought I'd give you the top 10 things on your list of spring maintenance. It's that time of year. Time to check your house for all the winter things that happen. Just make sure everything's going to be in good shape for the summer. The first thing you want to do is inspect your roof. Look for any missing shingles, any debris on the roof that happened over the winter. If you've got trees, that sort of thing. Um, just make sure there's no way that water penetration or something like that. Also, you can tell the age of your roof if your shingles are starting to curl or cup. Hopefully, you're not experiencing that because that can be rather expensive. Number two is clean those gutters. Sorry, this pollen's got me. And speaking of which, clean the gutters for leaves, debris, or pollen that has accumulated over the winter and spring. You want to make sure that when the water when it rains, that the gutters are free and clear, and the downspouts will drain properly. Check foundation and exterior. Walk around the house, look at your siding and your foundation for cracks, gaps, anywhere that water might sneak in somewhere, get back to where it's not meant to be. Um, Siding, brick, caulking around windows and doors. Number four would be service your HVAC system, which is an acronym for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning. Basically, your heating cooling system. Have that serviced. Um, it may have been off for a little while and you're getting ready to run it pretty hard. You want to get it serviced before, those dog days of summer come where, because if you have a problem where you're low on Freon or something like that, when the dog days of summer come, the HVAC guys are going to be backed up and they're going to charge more. So find out if there's any problems now, your Freon levels, things like that. Have it checked out now. And a lot of companies actually offer a little bit of a special if you do it now because they're actually not busy right now, so they'll offer discount. Number five, inspect windows or doors. Check for seals, weather stripping, caulking. Um, Look for any fogged. If you've got dual pane windows, look for any fogging. If you suspect fogging, um, now sometimes you can have condensation. I always say just try to do a little cross or something on both sides of it. And if there's like you're not making an impression on either side of it, then you've got fogged, which basically means the seal's broken. Um, yeah, and you're losing R value. Good news is your windows and doors are under 10 years old. They're usually under warranty and you can get those replaced. Number six, test outdoor faucets and irrigation, turn on hose bibs and sprinkler systems. Watch for leaks caused by frozen pipes during the winter. Look for any like wet areas in the yard. And another thing you can do is check your water bill and see like is there some that's how we call them that we had a leak. There wasn't anything visible showing, but it was like, oh my God, the water bill got so high and it was only when the sprinkler system was on. And turns out we had a leak in the sprinkler system. It was underground, which you couldn't see. Um, Also, you may want to power. This is a good time to power wash exterior surfaces, driveways, decks, patios, ground over winter. A good wash not only looks great, but helps prevent long-term damage. If you've got a deck, every so often you want to refinish that deck. I don't know where you are in the cycle of that, but that's something to consider. Number nine, inspect those attics and crawl spaces. Make sure no critters have gotten in there. Squirrels had that happen. Um, Check for any nesting, anything like that. And if you do have nesting or something, also look at your wires because those squirrels can nibble on those. That's actually happened to me, and I'd recommend getting an electrician that they put like these sleeves over where they, depends on if they've got through the metal or not. But anyway, you don't want your house to catch on fire because squirrels or something like that. Also, bats can get in your attic or get up on the eaves, even they're not in the attic, but they're pooping in the attic, and that's bad. Um, in any of these cases, get a professional to remove them because they can do some damage. And last but not least, I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. These are just the top 10 that I had. Uh, Test safety devices. replace batteries and test smoke detectors and carbon monoxide alarms. It's not glamorous, but absolutely critical. And don't do like me and just wait until one goes dead and then you replace that one. And then later another one goes dead. I finally learned that once one goes dead, just replace them all because they're if one went dead, there's other ones that are probably close. Anyway, this has been Preston Sandlin with Home Inspection Carolina. Check out our website, homeinspectioncarolina.com. We actually have a spring maintenance checklist on there. I will link in the comments. And if you got value out of this, please like, subscribe, whatever the kids do, follow. And thank you for watching.